Overnight mounting outrage and demands for accountability in Minneapolis.
Keep moving!
Demonstrators face to face with police. Over the weekend, thousands braving sub-zero temperatures in protest after Saturday morning, Border Patrol agents shot and killed 37-year-old Alex Pretti, a U.S. citizen who worked as an ICU nurse. The city's second fatal shooting this month at the hands of federal agents. Multiple graphic videos from the scene show Pretti appeared to try to help a woman who'd been pushed by a federal officer. He appears to be holding a cell phone before he's shoved by a federal agent, pepper sprayed and pulled to the ground. 3 officers appearing to grapple with Pretti, one agent appearing to repeatedly hit him. One federal officer appears to draw a handgun, while another agent appears to be seen removing a gun from Pretti's waistband. The video then shows officers firing several shots as Pretti falls to the ground. The officers backing away and continuing to fire.
The death of Alex Pretti has ignited a firestorm of outrage, confusion, and hard questions about truth, power, and accountability in America. What began as a routine IC enforcement encounter has now become a national controversy, after witness video surfaced that appears to contradict the official narrative. And once the public saw that footage, everything changed.
Stop! Look out! Down! Chill. Okay. I'm fine. I didn't breathe anything. I'm just angry. I'm 7 years old. Angry.
According to initial statements from authorities, Alex Pretti was described as a threat, allegedly brandishing a weapon during the encounter. That claim was used to justify the use of deadly force. But then the footage emerged. Multiple witnesses captured the incident on their phones, and what those videos appear to show is not a man attacking officers, but a man holding a camera, a phone, a flashlight, a device used to document what was happening in real time. That single detail changed everything. Because once the public saw the footage, the official story began to unravel.
They're lying. We saw it. And that's how brazen they lie when they know we've seen the truth. That's how they lie when they know we know. Imagine how they lie when there's no evidence to contradict them. And maybe that more than anything explains why Alex Pretti really was a threat. Because he was brandishing a weapon, a handheld aluminum 1080p 60 FPS weapon of mass illumination. Because there is nothing more dangerous to a regime predicated on lies than witnesses who capture the truth.
Comedy host and political commentator Jon Stewart summed up what many people were thinking when he said, quote, "They're lying. We saw it. That's how brazen they lie when they know we've seen the truth. Imagine how they lie when there's no evidence to contradict them." Stewart went even further, sarcastically describing Pretti's so-called weapon as a handheld, aluminum, 1080p, 60 frames per second weapon of mass illumination. The line went viral, not because it was funny, but because it cut straight to the heart of the issue.
He graduated from Green Bay's Preble High School back in 2006. Family members told the Associated Press that he was an intensive care nurse at a VA hospital in Minneapolis. They say he legally owned a gun and had a permit to carry it. He reportedly was upset by President Donald Trump's immigration crackdown in his city. His dad says, quote, he felt that doing that protesting was a way to express that, his care for others, close quote.
If Alex Pretti was holding a camera, if he was documenting the encounter, if he was acting as a witness, then why was he labeled a threat? And why did the official account differ so sharply from what the public could plainly see? That question has become the center of a growing demand for an independent investigation.
You guys go ahead and stand right over there. Terrence Lee Randolph, March 30th, 1947, December 10th, 2024. Today we remember that freedom is not free. You have to work at it. nurture it, protect it, and even sacrifice for it. May we never forget and always remember our brothers and sisters who have served so that we may enjoy the gift of freedom. So in this moment, we remember and give thanks for their dedication and selfless service to our nation in the cause of our freedom. In this solemn hour, we render them our honor and our gratitude.
Civil rights groups, journalists, and community leaders are now calling for full body cam releases, forensic analysis of the footage, and transparent reporting on every step that led to Pretti's death. For many Americans, this case isn't just about one man. It's about whether institutions can be trusted when their first instinct appears to be controlling the narrative instead of telling the truth.
Alex Pretti! Say his name! 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 Alex Pretti! Say his name!
It's about whether recording law enforcement, a constitutional right, is now being treated as a provocation. And it's about whether accountability still exists when the evidence doesn't support the official story. Alex Pretti's family is now left grieving, while the public is left asking a question that keeps resurfacing in case after case. If we hadn't seen the video, what would we be told to believe?
Do you think we need to somewhat reframe the way we talk about ICE slaughtering Americans in the street and understand that what we're witnessing is the federal government executing Americans? He was a 37-year-old VA and ICU nurse. He was carrying a gun legally. He had a concealed carry permit, which is the Second Amendment, the thing that you all defend and fight for. He was beaten. He was pepper sprayed. He had his weapon then illegally removed from him by the federal government. And then they murdered him in the street, and we all got to see it. Where are all the Second Amendment dudes? Where are all the don't tread on me guys? Where are you?
Because as uncomfortable as it is to admit, one thing is clear. In an age where almost everyone carries a camera in their pocket, the truth no longer belongs exclusively to those in power. And that may be exactly why witnesses like Alex Pretti are being seen, not as citizens, but as threats.